And I think we're going to finish up in the spring of 19, effectively with a Norwegian-type deal, which is not what the people of this country voted for, which is not what the people of this country voted for.
Well, I have to say that everybody from David Cameron to half this panel say, wouldn't it be terrible if we were like Norway and Switzerland? Really? They're rich, they're happy, they're self-governing. Actually, Norway can afford to give people money. It's rich. It's successful. Norway. They're rich. They top the world's happiness index. They're allowed to catch their own fish.
It would be ghastly if this country was like Norway. Can you imagine it? Rich, free, catching your own fish.
Norway sells 75% of its overseas goods to the European marketplace. It trades with the European marketplace at a premium. It has opted to be a member of the European Economic Area, which is, in a sense, an anti-room for European Union.
He would say they'd have to pay the cash and have none of the decision-making power.
Well, that is straightforward untrue, because actually they don't pay their money to Brussels, they pay their money directly to some of the poorer emerging southern and eastern European countries. Norway.
They will put up with some of the rules, but they won't put up with all of the rules. But this idea that somehow life is worse in Norway and Switzerland. I heard Commissioner Pascal Lamy, the Trade Commissioner, say, well, if Britain was to reject the Lisbon Treaty, we would be relegated to a country the status of
Norway.
Rich, free, catching your own fish.
Well, actually, Norway, Iceland and Switzerland do pretty well.
The Norwegians.
We're told Norway doesn't have a seat at the top table. Oh, yes, it does. Norway. We're told that Norway has to accept all the rules. Oh, no, they don't. Norway sits at the World Trade Organization. We don't.
And I think we're going to finish up in the spring of 19, effectively with a Norwegian-type deal, which is not what the people of this country voted for.
You don't even want Norway's status, Iceland. No. So you want us to be a country completely alone in all the world.
Alone.